Yo guys, what's going on? It's Aces here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a really good beginner's loadout in the cycle. This video is being recorded in the closed beta test number 2, so if anything changes in the future, maybe change up maybe your weapon or your shield, whatever it is, for example, that might change in the future. Obviously, adjust accordingly, but for right now, I'm going to show you guys what I think is a fantastic beginner loadout for you because most beginning players in the Cycle Frontier aren't going to want to challenge other players right away. What they want to do is get a little bit of loot, get a little bit of gear, kill some of those AIs, some of those creatures, and then extract from their raid. They are not going to be solely focused on PvP. So what I'm going to do is give you guys a really basic rundown of the kit, give you the cost, show you how much you have to make in a specific raid or how much value you have to take out of a raid for it to be worth it in case you die. Once you make up that value, every raid after that with the same exact kit is basically free after you replenish whatever you need. So let's hop into this one. As always, make sure you guys are leaving a like and make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Let's hop in. So this is a super beginner loadout. This is stuff that you're going to have access to right at the beginning of the game. You're going to get a bunch of stuff for free after you complete your very first task, and that's going to look something like this. There's a couple other items in here that you won't have if you haven't loaded into your first raid yet, but you're going to have some of the basics. And here's the basics, really. This kit has done wonders for me already. We have the trench gun shotgun. We have our basic backpack, shield, and helmet. I have about 55 buckshot, but you can just put 50. You don't need the extra 5. I just have the extra 5 in there because my last raid, I used a ton of it, and I just bought more buck. So just buy yourself a little bit of buck. You get a bunch when you start out as well. I think you get 100 shotgun shells, so you should have some there. I take 5 stims. 4 in my backpack, 1 in my safe pocket. This is going to get rotated out once I'm in there and find something worth putting in the safe pockets that I might need for a task. I carry 1 grenade just in case. You never know, and bringing in 1 grenade isn't going to hurt you. We got our mineral scanner, and that's it. So let me show you the cost of everything here, everything combined. All right, so we're at the quick shop, and I'm going to show you all the prices based on the prices at the quick shop. So we have the small backpack at 600k marks. And then we have our trench gun based off of 1200. Then moving down to the ammunition, we're going to go really conservative and only use 40 shotgun shells. If you're going into one raid, it's kind of doubtful that you're going to use that many, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit extra on you since they don't weigh too much. So obviously, use whatever you think you're going to use. But for this example, we're just going to call it 1020k marks. And then we're going to keep moving down the list. We have our basic shield, basic armor. So that's going to cost us 450 right there. And then you have a basic helmet. Tactical helmet, regular helmet, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one you buy. They're going to be the same amount on the price. So that's going to be 380. And then we're going to move down to our consumables. We're going to have 5 stims on us. So that's going to be 450 total. We have 1 grenade. That one is completely optional. I'm not going to include it in my pricing here for our total cost. But just know it is there for you, but they are a little bit expensive. Like I said, you never know what situation you're going to find yourself in, so completely up to you. And then you have your mineral scanner. So without including the grenade, you're looking at 4,250k marks, credits, whatever you like to call them. That is what we're looking at. So you only have to get that much value out of one raid or across multiple raids if you have maybe a really slow one or you just kind of go right to extract, or if you just focus on one simple task, something like that. But that is your investment. So right now, I only have 55,000 credits, mainly because I have not been playing the game that much. I just started getting back on and making a ton of content. But I could have at least 10 kits and still have a little bit of cash left over. So with that being said, this is a great beginner's kit because it doesn't cost a lot, and at the same time, it still puts in the work. The shotgun close range is absolutely devastating, so what we're going to do is we're going to head in. I'm going to show you a little bit of this kit in action. All right, we're making our way. Got to head a little more north. But basically, using the shotgun really does allow for you to just play a little more ratty. And that's what a beginning player is going to do. They're going to be a rat at first. I mean, they're not going to take gunfights in situations they don't recognize. And, it's all situational at the end of the day. But the more you play, the more you'll figure things out. And, hopefully you just find a little bit of value from... Let's see, there we go. So if you just find a little bit of value from... my perspective in how I'm perceiving a newer player. Not everybody's going to be like that, but, you know, right now, I'm just taking the full perspective of playing like somebody who's brand new to the game. Because I am, in a way, brand new to the game. However, you know, I played Escape from Tarkov for 2,200 hours, so when it comes to the whole aspect of the looter shooter, I'm good to go on that end. It's just the map I don't know, some of the combat situations, stuff like that. But I just heard something over here. And I want to engage it just to show you kind of the power of the shotgun. Just show you why it's good close up. What a player. It's right there. Like I said, we're trying to avoid the PvP. Alright, so I tried to take some combat, but we almost had an altercation with the player. I think he saw us, though, because he just dipped out, like, really weird. Alright, so we got some... There's some creatures over here that we can... We got a lot of them. So the shotgun has a little bit of range, nothing too crazy, but... Let's get a couple more in here. You can see it handles its own, man. Can I hit that? Aggro him over here. Just gotta look out for that potential player on our right. Always keep your ears open. But as a beginning player, you know, 40 shotgun shells is going to be enough for you. And it's going to allow you to, you know, get some kills. Player or AI, it doesn't matter. Got to be close to the player, obviously, and try to have cover near you at all times if you're planning on engaging a player somehow. But it really allows you a decent advantage against AI up close. Because just like the pistol sometimes, you know, some of the other light guns just don't do enough for you with the magazine size. They work, but I just feel the shotgun is very reliable for newer players. So we have to start heading north here. And honestly, my objective of this raid right now is to just kind of show you the basics of the kit and how I'm playing with it for the beginner style of playing a little bit more rattier and, you know, getting some kills, doing your thing. Somebody's been here? Good to know. Engaging. Make sure you hit your shots, too. Hey, man, just let them keep coming, you know? Hope you guys can see why I chose the shotgun. Because when you get in those situations where you're getting bunched up, much easier to use the shotgun. So we have contacts directly southwest. Always keep your guard up. And that's the beginner kit on a very, very beginner raid. And as you can see, we got a total loot value of 6,210. So that kit is, in theory, completely paid off. And now every raid from here on out, we are going to be completely paid for. And we can just start making money from that point on. Continue to rinse and repeat this. And that beginner kit will start to make you more money to where sooner or later you're going to start running intermediate kits. And then you'll just keep working your way up from there. So this has been my beginner's guide on the kit you should use in your first few raids. And hopefully you found something informative today. If you did, leave that like, subscribe if you're new, sponsor in the comment description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you for stopping by. I'm out.